People usually don't talk to me in Cantonese when they first see me. Sometimes they're even afraid to talk to me. Perhaps it is because of my dark skin. I am an Indian Hong Konger. I am Christian. I was born and raised in the city, just like many of you. I go to local cha-chan-tangs and once dreamed of being a policeman or a professional footballer for Lam Hua. Oh, yeah, Lam Hua都好渣嘅，所以 However, since I was young, I have understood that it is difficult to be an Indian Hong Konger. Because Hong Kong locals may not see me as one of their own. Back in the school days, I did not do so well in my Chinese. I actually only got 2 passes in 香港會考。講呢個會考咧，我都好驚嘅，成日聽到會考。So very thankful 政府而家改咗而家咩 DSC 係咪啊？ Anyway, I could not be qualified as a policeman. I had a hard time looking for jobs. Once I left school, I followed my ethnic minority community. Worked not as a construction worker, please do not. I think that was a mistake on the booklet, but a construction worker. Before I was very skinny, I couldn't be a construction worker. Although I had a job and some sort of income, I did not see my future and I felt I did not belong in this city. Many times people will say, 你返去自己鄉下啦，我話我鄉下喺紅磡喎。Until one day, I walked in the wrong path and I thought I would never get in trouble. Also, I didn't really care about society. I thought society didn't care about me, so why should I care? There was a time when I was caught by the police. I'll never forget that. No friends came to help me out. Thankfully, my social worker Fermi Wong, amazing woman, came and picked me up. I'll never forget once I came to, and never forget I disappointed my parents, my mom, my dad. It was very painful because, as a social worker, it was already so tough, and yet I get in trouble even more. Anyway, I think it was God's will, to give me a second chance. She came back, saved me, I went back to school. Shortly thereafter, 5 years ago, I became the first Indian registered social worker in Hong Kong. I work for the most wonderful organization, Christian Action 禮行會, 難民中心喺重慶大廈. I used to be afraid to say 重慶大廈 because it was so negative, but last month, I am now proud to say 歡迎你哋嚟重慶大廈一齊食咖喱。2 days ago, I was given this watch by my chief executive officer who's sitting right there, Mrs. Joan Sumi. Would you mind standing up? I just want to say thank you. This watch was for 10 years. I worked at Christian Action for 10 years. 10 years ago, she gave me a chance. I never believed it. I didn't have much pride working in Chungking Mansions, but today you cannot see me anywhere else except Chungking Mansions. So I really want to say thank you for that. You are a woman that champions the organizations and believes in me and gave us a chance. Christian Action actually believes in helping the poorest of the poor, being a voice for the voiceless, and with the aim of people who are disregarded in the city. It was an honor to have my work recognized by the government, and Cathay Pacific recently gave me an award. But I would also like to take this opportunity to thank, first of all, Vivek, Avi, right there, for nominating me. Amazing. Please stand up because Nico is a genuine Hong right there. Very proud of him. Thank you. I want to thank my mom in heaven. I've disappointed her all my life. I just wish she was here to see me because she wouldn't believe that today there's this person like me getting a top outstanding young person's award. But also I want to say big thanks to my father for putting up with me. Being a father of this son was difficult, so I just want to say thank you to my dad. Biggest hug to my wife for supporting me. 頭先 Daniel 話佢嘅老婆係都好靚嘅，咁我都話我嘅老婆都好靚。Please, I'll get in trouble if I didn't say that. 但係我哋都要翻去食飯㗎嘛。 But most importantly, I want to say my table is filled with amazing ethnic minority women. If I'm going to ask all the women to stand up, please, all the women in my table, please stand up. These are all Siusok Chökyöy women, but they are making amazing change in society. Amazing. Jonette is my manager, also with me for 10 years. I've got Shalini who runs Zubin Foundation, and she, because of her, ethnic minorities like me are in government committees. Thank you. I got Roma, a very passionate woman who loves to serve the needy. Anytime I have a need, I'm always calling her. I got Jessica over there who's so passionate about education. And of course, not least, Anita Gidamol, if you also stand up. Very proud of you because you really push ethnic minorities to do better. You're in so many government committees as well. I'm just so proud that people used to say, oh, these women don't, they're not supposed to come out. But now they're all out. Actually, now more women are out and the men are in trouble. So I just want to say thank you for you guys as the unsung hero. And also really thank the judges. Really, the judges are amazing. I've never been so scared. Well, actually, I'd rather go back to do my Woi Hao than face you guys. It was a tough one, but I really thank you for the trust that you had in me. I may not have the same political ideals or whatever it is, but you believed in the effort of me in serving my community, and I really thank you that. Last but not least, 我想香港人講返，我哋香港人係最犀利嘅，全世界 we are number one. Trust me， 新加坡冇可能，美國冇可能。我哋每次跌低沙士、泰夫 we just know how to get up and keep going。呢個6個月我知係好辛苦嘅，但我相信我哋香港人嘅精神一定會。We will come back. Thank you so much.